Hello guys, welcome to ATA Module 8, Array List and for each loop. So step 1, we're gonna go to walk, source, name, driver, com, ETL, and to-do list. So the first thing we need to do for the to-do list class is to declare the attribute and create the constructor. So we're gonna declare the two private attribute. First thing is declare a private array list. The whole string is called to-do list. So underneath the to-do command, declare attribute below on line 9. We're going to declare private and array list called string. Array list string called, to-do list. And then another one is declare a private to-do list helper called to-do list helper. So private to-do list helper, and the colon. After that, we're gonna create a constructor on line 13. It say create a constructor that takes in a string as a parameter for the first item. So the parameter is string first item, and the the name is to-do list. So publish to-do list string first item. Your constructor should do the following. Assign the to-do list. So assign means there's a equal to involved, right? So to-do list equal to assign to, you can say assign to a new array list. So new array list. So new array list, and that pass in a parameter as the first element. So array dot as list first item. After that, assign the to-do list helper to a new instance of the to-do list helper class. So to-do list helper equal to new to-do list helper. And then run the step 1 and move on to the step 2. Create add item method below, right? So create method add item that takes in string as an argument. So we're gonna create add item. So at public add item, it has a string as an argument, right? So the string item is an argument. And for that matter, you might be wondering like where array list string coming from. So you can go ahead and check the UML diagram. It has a add item string. It should be a method, and it should be public because of the green lock item here. So add item string, it has an array list string. So you just simply put the array list in front of the add item. And okay, and then call the add method of the to-do list. So to-do list dot add, and to add the new item to the array list. So we're gonna add the item and return the to-do list. It's simple. And run the step 02 and then move on to the step 3. So create get numbers of item below. So public integer, right? Let's see, get numbers of item that does the following. And is a call the side method of to-do list. So to-do list dot side, right? To return the side of the list. So we just simply put the return in front of the to-do list dot side. So where this integer coming from is the same thing. Go to the UML and check like get numbers of item. It should be public method, and should return the integer on the right side, as you can see. So move on to step 3, and then we have a create print to do method, right? So create print to do. So public void print to do. Um, the method body involves a loop for each loop. So loop through each item in to-do list should use for each. Within the loop called the print special method of to-do list helper. So we're gonna just write public void print to do. Inside the bracket it should be for each. So for string item in to-do list we're gonna call print special method of to-do list helper. So to-do list helper dot print special and pass in the current item of the list as a parameter. So item as a parameter. Same thing. The device is right here in UML. Print to do, and then right here on the right side it should be what, right? And then for the remove item, you can see it has a parameter, integer, and there's an array list. Okay, so move on to the step 4. Create remove item below. So same thing, public. Um, the data type is a array list string, and then remove item that takes an integer as an argument that represents the index of the item to remove from to-do list. So remove item integer index as an argument and call the remove method of the to-do list. So to-do list dot remove and passes in the integer as a parameter to remove the index at the item and index. Return the to-do list, so return to-do list. And then step 5, create method change item. It's the same thing. So public array list string is a data type. The name is called change item, and it has a 2 parameter that takes in an integer as the first argument to represent the index of the item to change, and a string as the second argument to represent the update to do item. So first argument is index of the item, so integer index, and the second is string and string. So updated value, so we can call new value or new item. The method should do the following: call the set method of the to-do list. So to-do list dot set, right? And to change the value of array list value is right here, index and new value. So index comma new value and return the to-do list. So return the to-do list and the closing bracket, closing curly bracket, and run the, that's all right here. Okay. So run walkthrough dash, oh, oh my God. Oh, I think it doesn't matter if you left it out one L. I think it's work. So yeah, build successful. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.